Well, hello. Today is Monday, February 6th, and it's time for our weekly meeting highlights. And today it's like an oldie but goodie, how to be kinder to yourself. I did try to do that this week. I kind of decided that February I'm just going to be kind to myself. I'm going to eat healthier and not be overly concerned with how much weight I'm gaining or not gaining, how much weight I'm losing. I'm going to be concerned about if I gain weight. I'm going to be concerned about that. But I do find that if I eat healthy, I do lose weight without really putting too much effort into it, which is easy to do if and it really happens all the time. That makes no sense. It's easy to eat healthier. It really is. If you have the right foods in the house ready for you. And I did this past week. So, okay, quit babbling, Sandy. Let me show you how I did this week. I lost 2 pounds. I told you I was hoping to lose 2 pounds. That was my goal, to lose 2 pounds this week. So my total loss is 53.8. Not dwelling on it, but reminding myself that at one point I was a lot farther ahead. I was about 40 pounds ahead of that. And that's what I'm working towards getting back to. Not setting any certain days. I told you, if you're just new to my channel, I'm trying to reach little summits and to get to the 40 pounds. And my first summit is losing the 17 and a half pounds that I gained in 2022. And so I'm just slowly working at that. So 2 pounds down. So I got 15 and a half pounds to go. Not setting a time limit on it. I'm just going to strive to get there. And the way I'm going to get there is by eating healthier and also being kinder to myself. I am a great one for beating myself up when I make a mistake. I talk to myself in a way that I would never talk to someone else. And I need to correct that behavior because it just leads me down the wrong path. And it makes me feel less accomplished. And I mean, I can always look back and see that I lost 95.2 was my best loss. I can look back and see that and really beat myself up about the fact that I was at that one point. But I'm going to be kind to myself and realize that obviously something was going on in my life that I thought I had to turn to food for comfort. I'm going to look back in my journals just to figure out exactly what was going on. You would have thought it would have been 2020. 2020, I lost like 20 pounds. I mean, it's just because I didn't go anywhere. I didn't eat out. And I just kind of rebelled in 2021, which is why I gained 17 and a half pounds in 2021. But 2022 was a hard year for me. So I'm going to go back and figure out exactly when I started talking nasty to myself, not being kind, and realize that was why I gained so much weight in 2022 is because I was not kind to myself. But enough about me. This is how to be kinder to yourself. Do your inner bullies come out whenever you hit setbacks or face a challenge? Learn to invite a more compassionate voice inside and get it to stick around for good. If it was only that easy. You know, I know that it's just common sense. Just be kind to yourself. Don't talk to yourself like you would talk to other people. Think of yourself, put yourself on a pedestal, all of that good stuff. Easy to say, so easy to say. But for me, so hard to accomplish. It really shouldn't be that hard. It really shouldn't be that hard. I consider myself a very kind person. I consider myself someone who'll go out of my way to help someone else along the way. Put their needs ahead of my needs. I have no problem doing that, but I think that I have a hard time putting my needs in front of anybody else's. And the older I get, really, the harder it is for me. I'm the matriarch of my family. I'm the oldest one living in my family. And so my brother has a close second. He's 2 years younger than me. But I just feel that I carry a lot of extra weight that I don't really need to, that I can delegate to other members of the family, that they can make the decisions too. But it's just a role I've played for so long, and I just need to put myself first once in a while. I just really do. So anyway, they give us some tips on how to do things to make ourselves feel kinder about ourselves. Think about the times you or your loved ones have struggled. We've all struggled sometime in our life, not necessarily with our weight. We've struggled with finances. We could have struggled with health. We could have struggled with a death in the family. We could have struggled with family members that are kind of swaying off the path of goodwill. So it's not unique to just one person. Everybody has some sort of struggle in their life, if not every day, at least a couple times a month. It's part of life. It just is part of life. So list the kind words or encouraging phrases that you said or would say to them if they were going through something awful or, not being kind to themselves. And they give you some different things. They said the circle of phrases that might feel most comforting to you during the tough times. And these are some examples. You got this. Keep going. You are strong. I believe in you. This won't break you. Okay, those are very easy to say to someone else. Very hard to say to yourself. You got this. You know what? So many times I'll tell my subscribers, you got this. You don't have to worry about it. You got this. I should tell myself that sometimes. I don't always do that. I don't always do that. I know that I can do this. Like when I say I'm going to eat healthy, everybody will say, you got this, you got this. And I go, yeah, I know, I got this. But then in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, do I really got this? Do I really? Do I really, truly? So I got to work on that one. Keep going. Well, I do pride myself on that. I do keep going. How many people have been on, you've been with me since 2017 or 2016, that I've been on this journey. And I have so many faithful friends and subscribers. I consider my subscribers my friends. I really do. But I have so many people encouraging me, and they keep telling me, keep on going. And I do. And I find that this channel definitely helps me to keep on going. It really does. I don't necessarily like showing my food all the time, because I find that when I show my food all the time, I feel like a chain around my neck. That's the only thing I can describe it with. But I do find that when I show my food, I do better. So it's like a catch-22. That one really is. You are strong. I do consider myself, I have a very strong personality. I know that. I'm very strong-willed. But sometimes when it comes to following my plan, I'm not that strong. I sway just like everybody else. And I make poor decisions just like everybody else. But I need to remind myself that just because I have a little slip up, I'm strong enough to realize, okay, you made a little slip up. Move on. Don't dwell on it. Just move on. Another hard one. I believe in you. I believe in all my subscribers when they tell me, they're having a problem with losing their weight or, like staying on track. And I always tell them, I believe in you. I really believe in you. And to some extent, I believe in myself. I really do. I really do believe that at some point in my life, I will reach my goal. I really, truly do believe that. But part of me doubts it too. So I have to get back to having the stronger belief in myself, overcome the doubt in myself, because I do have that a little bit. And this won't break you. I gained 5.2 pounds last week. Now that would, in my old way of life, would have broke me. And I would have thought, what is the point? 5.2 gain. It's going to take you a month to lose that, and you only gained it in a week. Well, it could have broke me. It really could have, if I would have had that attitude. But I thought, well, you know what? If it takes me a month, it takes me a month. Did I enjoy that week? Obviously, I must have. I must have enjoyed it to some point, because I gained 5.2 pounds. But I got right back on track, and this week I lost 2 pounds. So I still got 3.2 pounds to lose, but I'll do it. But I'm not going to stress and dwell on it, thinking that I got to lose it right away. I just know that I can do it at my pace, because I've just reached an age where I want to enjoy my life. I want to get healthy. I want to lose weight, and but I also want to enjoy the last days of my autumn of my life. If you follow me for a while, I always say the first 25 years of your life is the spring of your life, and from 25 to 50 is the summer of your life, and from 50 to 75 is the autumn of your life, and from 75 on is the winter of your life. I want to have a long winter. I really do want to have a long winter in age, not in snow, but in my age. I want to have a long winter, and the only way I'm going to do that is to get healthy. And the only way I'm going to get healthy is to lose a little bit of weight and be more on track of healthier foods going into my body so I can get some natural vitamins. I don't take regular supplements. The only vitamin supplement I take is vitamin D. I have a vitamin D deficiency. Obviously, when you live in a state that doesn't have sun all year round, you're going to not get as much vitamin D. So I do take a supplement for that. But I don't take a multivitamin or anything like that. I try to get all my vitamins from my healthy foods, and I'm thinking if I eat healthy enough, that should be good enough, as they say. And number 3, it told you to post one or more of the circled statements where you'll see it regularly. I am not one of them people that post things around. I have pictures, like I have a picture on my phone to remind me of my biggest area, when I was at my largest and when I was at my smallest. It's like a side-by-side picture. So that reminds me, like when I want to open up my Weight Watchers app to track my food, that's the picture I see. Now, I've just recently changed that picture onto that. I didn't have that before. But with my new attitude this year, that's what I do. I just need a constant reminder of how much better I could do if I really put my mind to it. They also tell us to dive a little deeper. If your default thoughts about your journey tend to be more of a drill sergeant than supportive friend, then that's normal. Sometimes self-criticism is so automatic we don't even realize it's happening. But whether you went over budget, skipped a workout, or felt like giving up, tough love isn't the answer. I do find that when I do mess up, I don't feel like I should right away go and get back on track. My mindset goes like, well, you messed up. Just keep on going, messing up today. You'll start again tomorrow. No, my new attitude has got to be, you messed up. It was one time. You still got the rest of the day or the rest of the night to correct that behavior. And then tomorrow's a whole new day, start again. I don't need to be constantly reminding myself that I messed up. Okay, you messed up. And let it go at that and just move on. Because I think when I think about it, I'll think, like if I make popcorn, I love buttered popcorn. I put way too much butter on my popcorn. I use a half a stick of butter. Now that's a lot of points just for the popcorn is 0. But you figure a half a stick of butter, that's got to be like 24 points right there, just for the butter. And so after I eat that, then I think, well, I need something sweet. So then I could dip into the candy jar, and I have some candy. And then I feel so bad that I had that. And then I'm thinking, well, what? Now I got to have something salty. And then I'll go have some pretzels. I have to get out of that mentality of thinking that that's what I have to do. And I have to stop beating myself up because, like, I have the popcorn and think, oh, you have the popcorn, you might as well have the candy now. And then you have the candy, well, you might as well have the pretzels now. It's a vicious cycle with me. And so I have to get out of that thought process. What is just the love? And with a little what is? I don't get this. Wait a minute. But whether you went over budget, skipped a workout, or felt like giving up, tough love isn't the answer. What is? Oh, okay. Sometimes I get ahead of myself and I have to go back and figure out what I did. Just love. And with a little practice and yes, some time, some self-compassion can become more of a natural reaction. It's a proven powerful tool for making meaningful changes. It really is. It's easy to say, would you talk to someone else like that? And every time you're going to say, no, I would never talk to someone like that. Then why do we do it to ourselves? Because we're human. That's just part of life. It really is. But it doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be a true part of your life. You can do better with your choices and words that you say to yourself. You messed up, instead of like, oh, you messed up, you big fat cow. Why did you do that? Like, blah, blah, blah. Instead say, you know what? You messed up. But you know what? I know you can do better. And I know you will do better. So if you need to just say it out loud so that the universe can hear it, say it out loud. Don't think of it out of your mind. If you don't want people to see you talking to yourself, go in a room by yourself where nobody else can hear you. That might work. Start by repeating one kind phrase often, if you're struggling on your journey or not. This simple behavior can create a new pattern of thinking that will begin to help silence unhelpful and harsh thoughts, your self-talk, which can be harmful, and boost your confidence and motivation, and ultimately fuel your success. Well, they said it really well, because I agree with everything they said. So here are 3 fast facts. Responding to a setback with self-criticism can fuel the setback, making it more difficult to move past. We all know that to be true. Treating ourselves with compassion can increase our motivation to get up and try again. We have the power to change our self-critical thoughts to more self-compassionate ones. That is a definite. So anyway, the theme for the month is to keep it simple. So that's my plan. I'm going to be a doer in February, in case you didn't see that. January is for dreamers. February is for doers. February, I'm going to turn it around and get back on track. So, but how'd you guys do on your weight? Do you find that it's hard to be compassionate with yourself? I know it's hard for me. It is hard for me, and I work on it so hard. I really do. But what are some phrases that you tell yourself that maybe I can start telling myself? And what can I do to stop dwelling on the fact that I once lost 95 pounds? I dwell on that too much. I know I dwell on that too much. And it's like, get over it. Or like Cher says, snap out of it. I need to do something. So give me some suggestions how I can stop. When I see the number, like I lost 2 pounds, once again, 53.8. Now, 53.8 pounds is not anything to shake a stick at. That's pretty good. I realize that. So I need to remind myself that, you know what, you've kept 53.8 pounds off. Keep on going and you'll get to that 60 pounds, and then you'll get to your 70, then 80, and then eventually you'll get back to your 95. That's my goal. That's my dream. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm only going to do that by talking nicely to myself. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, hit the like button, and share if you think somebody might like to see it. Hopefully I see you here next week again, or if not, maybe you'll check me out on my daily vlog. Talk to you soon.